जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी 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 जय गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय यशोद नंदन जय व्रज जन रंजन जय यशोद नंदन जय व्रज जन रंजन जय यशोद नंदन जय व्रज जन रंजन जय जय व्रज जन रंजन जय यमुना तीरवन चारे जय कुंज बिहारी 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 जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय यशोदनंदन जय व्रज जन रंजन जय यशोदनंदन जय व्रज जन रंजन जय यमुना तीरवन चारे जय कुंज बिहारी जय यमुना तीरवन चारे जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी श्री श्री राधा वल्लभ की जय श्री श्री राधा दामोदर की जय श्री श्री गौरनिताय की जय श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा देवी की जय नृसिंहदेव भगवान की जय प्रहलाद महाराज की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ 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 अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासति गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरं। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। शृण्वतं स्वाकता कृष्णा पुण्यश्रवणकीर्तनं हृदयन्तस्तो हि अभद्राणि विदुनोति सुहृत्सतां। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। Reading from Srimad-Bhagavatam, Canto 8, Chapter 12. The title of the chapter is Mohini-murti bewilders Lord Shiva. Text number 22. Tam vikshya deva iti kanduka leelayesha vridhas putha smita vishrusha kataksha mushtaha stri prekshana prati samikshana vivlahatma natmanam antika umam swa ganam cha vedam. Tam vikshya deva iti kanduka leelayesha. Iti kanduka leelayesha. Tam vikshya deva iti kanduka leelayesha. Vriddhasputa smita vishruta kataksha mushta. Vriddhasputa smita vishruta kataksha musta. Sri prekshana prati samekshana vivlahatma. Vivlahatma. Sri prekshana prati samekshana vivlahatma. Natmanam antika umam swaganam sya veda. Natmanam antika umam swaganam sya veda. Tam vikshya deva iti kanduka leelayesha. Vriddhasputa smita vishruta kataksha mushtaha. Sri prekshana prati spurti samekshana vivlahatma. Natmanam antika umam swaganam cha veda. Tam vikshadheva iti kandukalila yesa. Vriddha sputa smita vishrita kataksha moksha. Stri prekshana pratisamekshana vivlatma. Anatmanam antika umam swaganam sya veda. Tam vikshadheva iti kandukalila yesa. Vriddha sputa smita vishrita kataksha moksha. Sri prekshana pratisamekshana vivlatma. Natmanam antika umam swaganam sya veda. Tam vikshadeva iti kandukalila yesa. Vriddha sputa smita varshita kataksha moksha. Sri prekshana pratisamekshana vivlatma. Natmanam antika umam swaganam sya veda. Tam vikshadeva kandukalila yesa. Poshta. Sri prekshana pratisamekshana vivlatma. Atmanam antika umam swaganam sya veda. Tam vikshadeva iti kandukalila yesa. Vriddha sputa smita vishrita kataksha moksha. Sri prekshana pratisamekshana vivlatma. Natmanam antika umam swaganam sya veda. Tam vikshadeva iti kandukalila yesa. Vriddha sputa smita vishrita kataksha mushta. Sri prekshana pratisamekshana vivlatma. Natmanam antika umam swaganam sya veda. Tam har vikshya. After observing Devaha, Lord Shambhu, iti, in this way, Kanduka Leelaya, by playing with the ball, he said, slight, Vridha, by bashfulness, Asputa, not very distinct, Smita, with smiling, Visrishta, sent, Kataksha, Mushta, defeated by the glances, Stri Prekshana, by glancing at that beautiful woman, Pratisamekshana, and by constantly being watched by her, Vivlaha Atma, whose mind was agitated, not Atmanam himself, Antike, situated nearby, Umam, his wife, Mother Uma, Swagananscha, and his associates, Veda, Lord Shiva could understand. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. While Lord Shiva observed the beautiful woman playing with the ball, she sometimes glanced at him and slightly smiled in bashfulness. As he looked at the beautiful woman and she watched him, he forgot both himself and Uma, his most beautiful wife, as well as his associates nearby. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada ki jai. The material bondage of this world is that a beautiful woman can captivate a handsome man, and a handsome man can captivate a beautiful woman. Such are the affairs that began when Lord Shiva observed the beautiful girl playing with the ball. In such activities, the influence of Cupid is very prominent. As both parties move their eyebrows and glance at one another, their lusty desires increase more and more. Such reciprocations of lusty desire took place between Lord Shiva and the beautiful woman, even though Uma and Lord Shiva's associates were Lord Shiva's side. Such is the situation between man and woman in the material world. Lord Shiva was supposed to be above all this attraction, but he was victimized by the captivating power of Lord Vishnu. Rishabhadev thus explains the nature of lusty attraction. Pumsastriya mituni bhavam hetan tayor mito hridaya grantim aho ato grahakshetra sutapta vittai janasya mohoyam aham mameti. The attraction between male and female is the basic principle of material existence. On the basis of this misconception, which ties together the hearts of male and female, one becomes attracted to this body, home, property, children, relatives, and wealth. In this way, one increases life's illusion and thinks in terms of I and mine. Srimad-Bhāgavatam 5.5.8. When a man and a woman exchange feelings of lust, both of them are victimized, and thus they are bound to this material world in various ways. While Lord Shiva observed the beautiful woman playing with the ball, she sometimes glanced at him and slightly smiled in bashfulness. As he looked at the beautiful woman and she watched him, he forgot himself and Uma, his most beautiful wife, as well as his associates nearby. So, who is this most beautiful woman which Lord Shiva is attracted to? Mohini-murti. So we have to understand, before understanding this pastime, the position of Lord Shiva. Because we may think that Lord Shiva is, like we have in the material world also these type of exchanges are going on. So we may think, oh, this is okay, something else going on, she's like that only. But Lord Shiva's position is very, very, very special. Very special, so special that it's like even up to Lord Brahma is a Jiva Tattva. Brahma is a Jiva Tattva. But Lord Shiva is not part of Jiva Tattva. He is not Jiva Tattva. He is above Jiva Tattva and below Vishnu Tattva. So this is Lord Shiva's position is very, very unique. He is extraordinary personality. He's a very extraordinary personality. He's even though some of the pastimes like Lord Shiva appears from Brahma, but he is greater than Brahma. And so this is, if we understand Lord Shiva's position, then we can understand, like in the previous purport, Srila Prabhupada says, Lord Shiva cannot be bewildered by material energy. Maya cannot bewilder Lord Shiva because he is the controller of the Maya, like a Maya Shakti. But here in this particular situation, particular scenario, he wanted to have a darshan of Mohini-murti. Whatever Lord Vishnu exhibited this form of Mohini-murti. Why this Mohini-murti form was exhibited? Any idea? Why? To bewilder the demons and so that the nectar can be given to devatas, demigods. So Lord Shiva wanted to see the form. So this is like Lord Shiva is his personality, because all these pastimes mentioned in the Srimad-Bhagavatam, there is a meaning also. It's not just like it's just something happening like that. No, there is so much lesson for us to learn also. It's not like there is no problem with Lord Shiva, no problem with Lord Vishnu, no problem with Lord Mohini-murti. For us, what lesson we take? So this is what we have to understand. So here Srila Prabhupada explains, the material bondage of this world is that a beautiful woman can captivate a handsome man and a handsome man captivate a beautiful woman. This is the nature of this material world. Is the whole world, this the Sanskrit sloka was Rishabhadev is saying, the attraction between male and female is the basic principle of material existence. So we came to this material world, we wanted to enjoy separately from this Lord. So that is our basic premise why we came to this material world. And then having come to this material world, we have to be engaged in activities, so the male and female, the interaction. So normally when there is an interaction there, okay, there will be attachment there. But when the attachment grows, when there is a children, then there is that's why griha kshetra sutapta vitti. Griha, when you are single, okay, you can just live somewhere under a tree also, you can live, you don't need anything actually. You can just live a life like that. So, but when you get engaged, or when you get married, then griha, then you need a place. Because previously people never used to go to the factory to earn their livelihood. You need some place and some land. Griha kshetra. We need some land, cultivate the land to look after the cows or whatever your field activities you have to do. Griha kshetra suta. The children. We need children also. Because otherwise there is happiness in this world. Like you try very hard and suta apta. But then you need some relatives and friends also, because whatever opulence you have to show to them also. Otherwise, you have so much opulence and then you keep it at home only. There is no fun in that. So that's why Sutta Apta, Griha Kshetra Sutta Apta Vittir, Janasya Mohoyam Aham Mameti. So this is the starting point actually. But what we should understand is, this is the starting point of this is materialistic life is there, but also the Vedic system is so wonderful, it gradually elevates this living entity who falls into this material world. Slowly and steadily, he brings him back to the original position. So that is why there is an ashrama there are varnas are there. Okay. There is a grahastha ashram is there. Grahastha ashram, yes, there is a man there is a woman there, so they can get together and they can practice Krishna consciousness. So it is not, grahastha ashram is not condemned. So what is condemned is unlimited sense gratification. That is condemned actually. You can be a grahastha. Like if in the so many associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they were grahasthas only. Not that everybody was few sannyasis were there, but most of the other associates, they were grahasthas only. They were pure devotees of the Lord. They practiced so much, they pleased Chaitanya Mahaprabhu so much that they were also, they can also lead a life like that. So it is not a, grahastha ashram is not condemned. What is condemned is, this is like undue attraction. There is undue attraction between man and female. It's the basic principle of material existence. On the basis of this misconception, which ties together the hearts of male and female, one becomes attracted to this body, home, property, children, relatives, and wealth. In this way, one increases life's illusion and thinks in terms of I and mine. So then everything becomes whatever like my I and mine only. This is like they don't worry about others. They forget what is the purpose of life. Why did we come to this material world? Having come to this material world, what are we going to achieve? So all these things they forget. They just only concentrate on this sense gratification. But the same propensity can be converted in Krishna consciousness. Yes, yeah, we have come here. We don't want to jump out of the window. So we just come here and we can engage in devotional service happily. So it said, when you engage in devotional service happily and then both husband and wife cooperate, then they can please the Lord. That is why the Varnashrama Dharma is instituted, so that they can, whatever the material propensities are there, those propensities are fulfilled in a bona fide way. In a bona fide way it is fulfilled, and also at the end, then after that maybe they can take to this vanaprastha, and then after that if you are inclined, then you take sannyas also. So all these options are there. So here, the position here, what we are talking about is Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is, as we discussed, is not an ordinary living entity, and he is not a Jiva Tattva also. So even though he is counted as the chief of all the demigods, he is not a Jiva. He is not a Jiva. So, even Durga Devi cannot bewilder him. So this is his position. He is in a separate category. He is a Shiva Tattva, but is a lower than Vishnu. So this is the point we had. Actually, what to talk of, like even, this is a nice pastime. Actually, it's Srimad-Bhagavatam. Vyasadeva compiled Srimad-Bhagavatam on the instruction of Narada Muni. Because Vyasadeva written so many Puranas are there. Some Puranas describe Shiva as the Supreme. And some of the Puranas describe different caps. So people may wonder why there is a contradiction. So same Vyasadeva only, Vyasadeva is the same personality. Why he writes somewhere in Lord Shiva is the Supreme, somewhere, so like this. So we have to understand there are different scriptures for different people. For different what kind of mentality. And so Vyasadeva wrote this scripture, and his idea is to gradually bring the people to the higher level. That is the whole idea. But his conclusion, the conclusion of all the scriptures is Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. That's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Śrīmad Bhāgavatam Amalam Puranam. Whatever the conclusions given by Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, that is absolute. There is nothing like, there is no contradiction. So we have to, like for example, if you see in Bhagavad Gita, 3rd chapter, Krishna says, you have to worship the demigods, you please each other. And then the Devad, Annad Bhavanti Bhutani. So all this, so somebody just reads only the 3rd chapter. Oh, so Krishna is saying, now start worshipping Devatas. But for whom? The person who is performing karma kanda activities. So for them it is better, you worship like that. Then finally Krishna says, Manmana bhava madbhakto. So in the 9th chapter, Krishna says, this is alpamedasa. So we have to understand gradually what Lord is bringing to the point. Yes, the worship is better than worshiping you as a God. At least you worship the Devata. You are at least somebody's authority you are accepting. That is good. But best thing is like accept the Supreme Lord. Same way, Śrīmad Bhāgavatam is like a Amalam Puranam. All the conclusions, all the contradictions are resolved in Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. That's why Śrīmad Bhāgavatam is authoritative. We have to take this, whatever the final conclusions of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, that is the best for our purpose. We can take it like that. So, and here, and this is the essence of all the Vedic literature. It's not like a lot, we are not having nothing wrong, or we are not against Lord Shiva. Sometimes people consider like that, like, oh, you Vaishnavas, or you disrespect Lord Shiva. But if you look at Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, there is so much glorification of Lord Shiva, starting from, where it is starting? Which canto it is starting? 4th canto. More there. Everywhere is Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, glorification is there, but very specifically in the pastime of Mother Sati and Daksha Prajapati. Daksha Prajapati is insulted Lord Shiva, but where then the purport, so much glorification is there. Even this Lord Vishnu is going to speak about Lord Shiva. Even though he's saying that towards the end of this pastime, you are not going to be bewildered by this material energy. Yeah? Because this is Lord's pastime. We have to understand this pastime. Lord is teaching us a lesson. One may be a big person, very big personality. But if Lord wants to bewilder, yeah, I can't bewilder, but even Durga Devi cannot bewilder, but Lord can bewilder anyone. And there is a reciprocation between the Lord. No? See, like I was listening to a lecture by Bhanu Maharaj. Bhanu Maharaj is saying, Lord Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu also is so much attracted to Krishna. See, this is understanding this is very difficult actually, because see, there is Krishna's expansion, that's Mahavishnu, but even Mahavishnu is also attracted to Krishna. He wanted to see Krishna. The pastime where the Brahmana's sons disappeared in Dwaraka, Arjuna wanted to help. So they thought, no, like, maybe he has gone here, gone there. Finally, where he has gone, Lord Mahavishnu took these boys so that he knew that to restore or retrieve these boys, Krishna will come, so he will have his darshan. So this is the beauty of Krishna, even though, yes, Lord Vishnu is not like ugly or anything, even though he is also beautiful, like in the Gopis Leela, when Lord Krishna left this pastime, and then Krishna was putting a show like a four-handed form, but they saw, yes, they offered worship, and then where is Krishna? So their mood is, where is Krishna? So these pastimes are there for us to understand the position of Lord Shiva, and even greater than the position of Brahma. So, and Lord Vishnu or Lord Krishna demonstrates that every time, even in the pastime of Banasur. Banasur, who is Banasur? Yeah, Banasur. Here only, na? Bhagavatam, Banasur. Who is Prahlad Maharaj? Great devotee of the Lord. Prahlad Maharaj's son? Virochana. Virochana's son? Bali Maharaj. Bali Maharaj's son? Banasur. Bali Maharaj had 100 sons, and eldest of the son is Banasur. So this Banasur is a wonderful pastime. It's worth reading in the Krishna book. So we won't go into the whole details. Okay, you can read that leisurely. But Banasur was a great devotee of Lord Shiva. So he got great devotee of Lord Shiva. He always, he complained to Lord Shiva, you have given me 1,000 hands, but I am not having an opponent. I am not having a suitable person to fight with. So then Lord Shiva became very angry. Yes, the person will come who is going to crush your pride, crush your hands. So like that, who is that person? Who is that person? The person to come and crush Banasur. Yeah, Banasur's pride will be crushed, because when the pastimes of Aniruddha and Usha, that pastime, so the fight, and that time, Aniruddha, Lord Shiva, because Banasur is a devotee of Lord Shiva prays to Krishna, my dear Lord, Banasur is my devotee. Please spare his life. Then what Lord Krishna says, yes, I'm not going to kill him. He is coming in the family of lineage of Prahlad Maharaj. I'm not going to. But and having you said that, that's it. So the reciprocation between Lord Krishna, Lord Vishnu, and Lord Shiva is very, very sweet. If we understand that, then there is no problem. See, that is why we are not against Lord Shiva's worship. Even if you go to Vrindavan, what do they say? First you go to Kshetrapal, you worship Lord Shiva, to take his permission, and then go and see the holy Dham. So that is, see, this much importance is given. And this is what we have to understand. Their position is very, very great. And Brahma Samhita, what is Brahma Samhita says? What is the difference between Lord Vishnu and Lord Krishna? Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva? Kshiram, this is like milk and yogurt only. By this process, so this is a example, like Brahma also gives the example. All these things are given to give us understand that what is the position of Lord Shiva, what is the position of Lord Vishnu, what is the position of Lord Krishna. So this, if we understand, then we will not have any confusion. We are not here to start a fight between Saivite and Vaishnavite. No, that's not our business. Our business is, yes, Lord Shiva is also a great devotee. Vaishnavanam yata sambhu. Of all the Vaishnavas, Lord Shiva is the greatest Vaishnava. So that means we are duty bound to worship Vaishnava. Not as an independent. That is very important. When we worship Lord Shiva, we don't worship Shiva. Shiva, you are everything. Yeah, he is a great devotee of the Lord. That way he is very powerful, very, very powerful. So much so, he is a separate tattva. He can't even put him into this tattva, Vishnu tattva, not a Jiva tattva. He is his own tattva. His place, Shambhudham, he is like in the between the spiritual world and the material. He is in the border. He is almost there in the spiritual world only. So his position. So if we understand that, then we read the pastime, while Lord Shiva, because Lord Krishna can do anything. The same way Lord Shiva also wanted to have this darshan of Mohini-murti, and then Lord Vishnu fulfilled the desire, and towards the end he is saying, I am very, very pleased with you, because Lord Shiva is not feeling like anyway we are going to read, he is going to run away and go with the woman, and after all this he is very happy. Why he is happy? Now I am defeated by the competent personality. It's not like Lord Vishnu's internal potency, because he can bewilder. He can bewilder anyone. So that way, like Lord Shiva is also, and Vishnu is saying, yeah, I am very happy also. So Vishnu, towards the end of this pastime, he is saying. So all these things we understand, this is what we need, purports are there, the acharyas are there, explain everything. That way we don't have any kind of contradiction. Why we are blaspheming Shiva. No, we are the worshippers of Lord Shiva, very, very dedicated worshippers actually. We worship Shiva very greatly. Because this by worshipping Lord, because he is one of the Mahajans, 12 Mahajans are there, Swayambhu, Sambhu. So it's like he is one of the Mahajans. So we are supposed to follow, this is like there is a Sampradaya, Rudra Sampradaya. So this is a bona fide Sampradaya, Vaishnava Sampradaya. So like that, so many pastimes are there. So if we understand that, then we will not be bewildered. Leave alone Lord Shiva bewildered or Brahma bewildered. We will not be bewildered if they understand their position, like a Brahma's position. Yeah, sometimes they get bewildered. Like Indra, he gets bewildered. Sometimes he bewildered. But we should not be bewildered, thinking that, they are all like us only. Like we go on the road, we get attracted to somebody. Oh, they are also like that only. No, they are not like that. They solve their pastime. Lord is teaching us how the material situation can be degraded if we have this undue attachment. Yeah, if you have to run a family, you have to have some attachment. Because if you have attachment, then why to have a family then? So there will be some attachment will be there. But that attachment should be dovetailed in the service of the Lord. Prabhupada all the time says, your husband and wife work together, and then you can bring up. So Prabhupada sent this, didn't send sannyasis to London. He sent some grahasthas to London to start this center, because he knew that this combination can do wonders. So that's why he had so much faith, and then they sent the devotees to start the same way. This so much potential is there, so much potential husband and wife can do, grahasthas can do. That way we can, but if it is misplaced, or if it is undue attachment, or some sense gratification is the top priority of life, then everything is ruined actually. The human form of life, the purpose of human form of life will be ruined. So these lessons we can learn from all these pastimes. So Lord Shiva's position is that way, he wanted to see, and also Lord Shiva, Lord Vishnu showed that form also, and then taught a lesson for rest of the world also. So let's stop here if there is any questions or comments. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Yes, you want to give if you have any extra phone, as an extra microphone, if there you can give, otherwise you can take this.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, thank you for the nice class. Prabhu, you were talking about Vyasadeva and how when he wrote the Vedas, he was not satisfied. Then by Narad Muni's instructions, he wrote Srimad-Bhagavatam. So my question is, does the Vedas, does that mean the Vedas never mention the name of Krishna? And if so, how come the essence of the Vedas, Srimad-Bhagavatam, has like Krishna in it?
Yeah. No, Vedas, your question is Vedas mention the name of Krishna. But the problem is, it's like it is in the sutra form. all these Vedic forms, like a sutra form. Atato Brahma Jigyasa, Jivasya Tattva Jigyasa. So unless somebody gives an explanation to that, you won't understand. Eko Narayanat Asid. Like, all these things are there in the Vedas also. But the problem is, Vedas has so many other things also. What happens is the main message gets lost actually. So that's why some people ask, why Srila Prabhupada didn't translate Yajurveda, Rig Veda, Samaveda, Atharvaveda. They ask this question. But if you give, the problem is, if you have to study one Veda or whatever the Karun, it takes about 12 years actually. Where is the time for you? Where is the opportunity for you? We are like our spiritual life for us is a very part-time type of situation. We don't have a full dedication. 12 years you dedicate. If you have to study one Veda or some associated corollaries, you have to study 12 years. Where is the time? People want to do some short course, like some small 3 months short course, and then want to get a job and want to get some money. So that's why in Vedas, yes, there's nothing wrong with Vedas. There is nothing wrong. But the thing is, it's very vast. The whole body of knowledge. It has everything. It has Dhanurveda, it is Ayurveda, it is that Veda, this Veda. Everything is there in the Veda. But you have to select. It's just going to the medical shop and just, I want to give one medicine, like any medicine. Any medicine will not work actually. You need to take specific medicine, prescribed medicine, whatever is your ailment, that you have to take. Same way. So Vyasadeva gave these Vedas and he knew that this is not going to work. So he divided the Vedas. And then he said, then he started writing Puranas and then Upanishad. All these things came. Still, he was not convinced. Why? Directly. There is no direct glorification of the Lord. The Vedas glorify the Lord. There is no, all the Purusha Sukta prayers, all these things are all glorification only. But there is no direct glorification of the Lord. So that is why Srimad-Bhāgavatam is a direct glorification. So that's why Srimad Narada Muni said, this is the cause of your unhappiness, because you are not directly glorified the Lord. When you do that, then your happiness and your all the satisfaction will come. So then he did this. So that is part of Srimad Bhāgavatam. Okay?
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Anything else? Okay. Thank you very much. Grantaraj Srimad Bhāgavatam ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.